I'm a very highly motivated individual. I'm someone who is obsessed with maximizing my potential. I'm currently running about 115 miles a week. That's 16 to 17 miles a day. I'm Jason Salyer. I'm a marathon runner. I have won the Air Force half marathon twice, and then last year I won the Air Force full marathon. That's actually the first time that I've ever won a marathon, so that was a really cool experience. I remember last year crossing that finish line in first place, and the first people that were there to greet me were the uniformed men and women, and they were excited to see me and congratulate me and give me fist bumps and high fives, but it was cool for me to see them and be able to thank them. This year I'm determined to repeat and be the champion again. The goal is to win. The goal is to push myself as hard as I can, and I'm confident that I have a very good shot at repeating. I'm 32 years old, so I realize that my prime of my athletic career is coming to a close, and so I'm highly motivated, like I said, and I'm looking to accomplish things that during a majority of my 20s I didn't think I was capable of. In December of 2022, I ran the California International Marathon, and in that race I set a personal record of 2 hours and 17 minutes, which qualifies me to the 2024 US Olympic Trials. Even though I've already accomplished a lot, I'm not content. I'm not satisfied. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I've been trying to maximize my potential. I've been trying to get even faster than I've run before. I have an ambitious goal of winning what I consider to be Ohio's Big Six marathons. So you have Toledo, you have the Cincinnati Flying Pig Marathon, you have the Cleveland Marathon, Akron Marathon, Columbus Marathon, Air Force Marathon. What makes doing all of these races really fun is I get to travel, train, and compete with training partners who are also some of my best friends. So I've developed really meaningful relationships and friendships with some of the best runners in the area. The running community is very tight-knit, it's very close, everybody is very supportive of one another. You're gonna go through the 200. I currently am an assistant coach for Tip City or Tippecanoe High School cross country and track. Stay smooth! It's really cool to be able to coach them and see them achieve high levels of success, but at the same time, as much as I'm helping them reach their goals, they're also helping me reach my goals. Talent doesn't get you as far in running as it does in other sports. That's just an opinion. So you really got to put in the work. You really got to go and run. You have to run a lot. Improving is what matters. Getting better, challenging yourself, being better than you were the day before, being better than you were the year before. I've been doing a lot of racing in 2023. Even though my specialty is the marathon, I like challenging myself at other distances. It gets kind of boring and repetitive just to do the same race over and over and over. I did end up doing the Toledo Glass City Marathon. I won that in April. I set the course record there. And then 2 weeks later, I came back and I won the Cincinnati Flying Pig Marathon. And to do two competitive marathons like that and back-to-back within a 2-week span is kind of unheard of. Air Force Marathon has a ton of history. I'm really happy that this marathon exists. I'm happy to be a local runner, and this is a marathon that I've obviously run in the past, but I'll continue to run year in and year out in the future as well. I love that it's a local event, but I say it's a local event for me because I'm local, but it's really a national and global event. They get runners from all 50 states. They get runners internationally as well. The start of the race is just so cool because you get to see the strength and might of our military on display with all the different aircraft that they feature. The national anthem is just more meaningful here because of the history of our military, of our Air Force. All the servicemen and women that volunteer their time here. So your adrenaline's definitely running at a pretty high level at the start of the race. I was fortunate enough to win pretty handily this past year by a good 9 or so minutes, but you never know who's gonna show up. it could be an easier experience, and then this upcoming year I could have my hands full and be running with someone stride for stride and really challenging for that win. So hopefully it's my day, but it might not be. There's definitely over 10 lead changes today. I pass him, I'm ahead of him for a little bit, he passes me, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. I had to work a lot harder than I anticipated. I thought that I would just come out here and be a cupcake win for me, but a guy named Connor, he's in the Army, pushed me for 21, 22 miles and made me nervous throughout the race. Connor didn't race this last year. I think this is probably the first time he's done it. So yeah, I had no idea who would show up, and he gave me a run for my money today. But ultimately, my training paid off, my discipline paid off. I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I was able to pull away at the end.
Repeat of last year's Air Force Marathon as our gold medalist, defending champion, Jason Salyer.
I have a pretty good memory of a lot of the races that I've done, and this one will definitely stand out because of that battle. There's a lot of sharp turns in this race. This is not a fast course. A fast course would have a lot of long straightaways and minimal turns. But at the end of the day, it's about going out there and doing your best. And I enjoyed being out there on the course, giving it the best I had today. I'm excited that I won today, but I'm excited for everybody else that reached their goals today. I love the fireworks. I love seeing the servicemen and women, and it's cool being awarded this medal by them. I appreciate what they do for me, for us, for our country. It's a big undertaking to put on an event like this, and it's not just the marathon. It's the 5K, the 10K, the half, the full, and it's just a really supportive and energetic atmosphere out here. I love being a part of the Air Force Marathon.